EA Sports. We've got a good division rivalry coming up here in the AFC. And these two teams have met once already. So they are more than familiar with one another's tendencies. And maybe more importantly, their weaknesses. It's the Steelers going up against the Browns. With that, let's get up to Cleveland. We're standing by our Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry. From the shores of Lake Erie, EA Sports has coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. Now a first carry for Isaiah Crowell, and he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
Hey, watch the slant. No.
They'll set up to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And now a first down following that long gain.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Josh Gordon, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Okay, Charles, who are you picking to highlight here as we show the starters for the Cleveland Browns?
I like how you said highlight because I'm going to go with Isaiah Crowell, the running back, because if you go back to his high school days, he was in the spotlight. Actually announced he's going to the University of Georgia holding up a bulldog puppy. Didn't work out there. Went to Alabama State and had a nice career. Undrafted, unheralded.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. Well, good luck there as a ball carrier. You get handed that football, look up, oh, there's a big D tackle ready to swallow you whole for a loss.
Yeah, you kind of count on your guys to give you at least a little bit of time, a little bit of space to try and maneuver, but not on that one. And when you have a defensive tackle who is that strong, that agile, he's a lot to deal with. Sometimes you have to double him, and sometimes you're not able to block him no matter who's trying.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. They'll look to throw, and it's complete to Ladarius Green. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
The play clock's running down. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for Browns TD. They give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for him.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
What's happening, baby?
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it.
I mean, I ain't
at
played
the
all season
25.
still.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
I'm sure that's the shit what's been happening all season to my team.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. And
come on, Martavius.
The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. This offense has some speed, and certainly Martavis Bryant, he has some speed.
He has that, and he has size. That's what makes him so difficult to cover. Because just when you think you have to play him one way, the other attribute kicks in. Martavis Bryant could be an all-star real soon.
Now a handoff looking right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll cut it to the right sideline. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 43 yards on the ground. And this defense, Charles, bottom half of the league against the run. That's not going to help their average.
Not at all. And when you're getting ready to play against them, in your scouting report, you're actually counting on a certain number of big-time runs against them. They've given them up all year.
Bryant with a catch right side. They get 25 yards out of that one. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Look pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch now.
This ain't what I picked. I'm not gonna waste no time out there, bitch.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nah, I've been through it.
Trying to find Ladarius Green there is tied in.
I guess that's why they gave it to him.
And now the starting defense for the Browns.
Chris Harris Jr. is not a name that rolls off the tongue quickly, but it should. He's one of the best cover corners in the league.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught at the 3. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Their big tight end, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Yeah, I knew that.
And Charles, this is one of those inexcusable special teams penalties, an out-of-bounds kickoff.
Pressure. Sometimes errors occur because of situations.
Here's a give to Crowell, and he will be brought down at about the 43.
Go heavy one side, right to the other side.
A gain of 3, second down. And a look at the Steelers' defensive unit.
Stephon Tuitt's ability to play defensive end, and yet rise up and knock passes away when quarterbacks try to throw them, he makes it hard to get around.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
Good.
Taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
That's all. Can't be greedy, you know what I'm saying? Just slow him down.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass and completing it.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Oh, I see him. He's got to cough that up. That dude hit power in the 90s.
And it's good enough for a Cleveland first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Damn.
A good game of 14 there, moves a chains. Fresh set of downs here.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there? You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down. But I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
What take you so long to
It'll
do
be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe
You
there's
gotta cut in.
coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection.
Gotta
the
cut
biggest
in.
one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability and a sack resulted.
I forgot that boy traded you True Final.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Got him.
Trying to lay one up deep.
Oh, come on, Martavius. See, my quarterback, he ain't got the arm like I need him to have. Because he should have led Martavius on that. Martavius got a 95 speed, 95 acceleration.
Your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big
like that should have been led, and he go get it.
Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Take it right on the 30. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
Wait, but how that ball get done? That's what I want.
No adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
It was. I mean, I'm not taking them from the pass. I'm just saying. Like, I got 5 niggas there. How they allow that to get done?
Pass he should have caught.
Come on.
Already with one
You gotta catch that. He threw it right to you. He like begged you to take that from him.
This game. We're still in the first quarter. He's already thrown an interception, and that should have been the second one.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
Don't give him the same look, baby.
He's the one that gets him down.
That shit up.
It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
And that's why defense coordinators always preach 11 guys to the
Them
ball.
niggas, they block so beautiful out there.
Tackle, but if you have a swarm of guys around, less room for them to roam even after the first missed tackle. In this case, tackle was missed, plenty of open field to get after that.
So that block so beautiful. And that nigga just fast. He can pass you. That's
maybe expecting a pass. Handoff as they run the counter play.
That
play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
True front again on a tackle.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
I see you, true front. Good ball.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It's a pickup of 12.
Well, that was me. They gave me a 15-yard penalty for that.
Boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
Like, I'm not tripping over it. I'm just saying, like, if I did that shit, oh, that's 15 yards all the time.
To the team, height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Good. I'm done. I ain't got nothing to lose. I'm 4-5 on the year.
Not long ago that the guy playing that spot was an outside linebacker type of a guy. Now, as a defensive end, how about the speed that he used to get into the backfield and make the play?
Shit, I ain't got nothing
Too
to
long
lose
for
on.
a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his man here. It's Green.
That was a pass right there. I seen you running with him. I had to just, I had to have the fake.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that
this nigga
all
running
week,
right
both
with him.
sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation.
Thought y'all going for it, though. I had to.
The offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Their big-bodied receiver. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
All right, partner, despite my eating habits, I'm not big enough to play offensive tackle, nor am I quick enough. But with the defensive ends nowadays and their speed, those guys have to be able to punch and dance, and it's a tough, tough job to contain them.
And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12. They'll come out in the pistol, so the D-line's going to spread out. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Got him. Come on.
Hit from behind and taken down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
That is strong, baby.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. On 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Green, the tight end, in motion. And they'll run it here. They find some open field here. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A gain of 35 that time. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
So they're operating in the red zone. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Looking to throw.
Throw the ball, a nigga wide open. I don't want to run it now. Fuck.
Jonathan Hankins in there to make the
shit.
He buries him for
just
a
today,
loss
you
of
stupid
10.
motherfuckers.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And he
that was your fault.
the first as he's able to take it down
that was all you. Oh, I'm about to say, because that bit you was on him and then you went to the side.
And now the offense operates in the red zone. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Now a handoff as they run left side.
Good fucking stick skills, boy.
Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are going to take the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
So now they'll try it again as they line up to go for 2. They'll try and sneak it. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try to hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
He completes it to Peak. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across the field.
I had a man coverage. I don't know how he got
it.
Oftentimes, guys who do a really nice job on the wide receiver screen plays are really good punt returners. It's the same skill. Make the first guy miss, and then pick up your blocking and get downfield. Nice gain on that play.
Let's go!
They'll look to throw here on first down. Finding time. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Coverage in the middle of that field.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Surveying the field. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
They never had me hemmed in. They just looked at me.
Back to throw now on first down.
Oh, come on, Martavius. I needed you to cover with that one.
Like that one. Second down.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nice...
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
That was good running up, baby. Set blitz.
Now a play fake here on first down.
See it coming, you wide open again. Oh, shit. Good hit, boy. That was a good hit.
Ball pops out, incomplete. And he's
that was a great hit, dog. I can't even front him.
Very often.
Indeed, because
that was like textbook.
I know he's in the
surprised he's still in the game.
And people bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
I just call it high
throw now on 2nd and 10.
The nigga, dog. I ain't tripping, but the nigga, I threw the ball over you. But I thought I did. My quarterback ain't that nigga, so that's probably. Now y'all know what we got to do, baby. One defense, baby.
What do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Oh, we're talking about you.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Give me that. Oh, we got to pick that. That was a pick six right there. I might have got that bitch.
2nd and 9. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
Bud was going all the way with that.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. A great lead, and it's picked off. And he's able to bring it up 5-yard shot.
Davis was the second
45-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, you got to burn him. Ain't no way he supposed to catch you.
Bring up a 2nd down.
Ain't no way he supposed to catch you.
Timeout by the offense. So that means
none at all.
None
at all, Cletus. None at all, Cletus.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
We'll take that.
Escaping, he goes down.
We'll take that, man, as long as it ain't a turnover.
He buries him for a loss of 10.
I get ball at the half. We can't be too.
So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And they'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit.
Good.
Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that.
Yeah, if I pause the game, I got my son on my lap.
Pressure, and they got to him again. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker, has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Trying to get it there to Martavis Bryant. And that brings up 4th down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here in third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Fielded at about the 28. 12 yards on the return that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up in the half.
I think we can go inside. And he gave him a face mask.
And I think we would see up on the grease boards. Stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall
you think I sent that pressure?
How many times when we see an incomplete pass,
that pressure,
we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense.
You about to give it to me right here.
How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on first down.
That gave them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot.
And I got 2 people over there playing that exact position for that exact reason. So I got one underneath and one in the middle, and then a nigga deep, and you still get that back. If that ain't some bullshit, I don't know what it is.
After the penalty, it's Corral. And not a
whole lot
there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Again.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
What's funny, bro?
From the 3 now, here they come on 3rd and goal.
What's funny, huh? Hey.
Here's Crowell. What a stand so
funny,
far
boy.
Defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
What's funny?
Now this feels like old school football because this is turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So on offense, what do you do now?
What's funny?
You decide to run it or throw
What's so
it
funny?
Sassy
Robert, I'm not
smiling. Drive there to start the
Sassy
third
Robert,
quarter.
I'm not about to smile.
3 out of it, but they do inch
I'm not about to smile. She's not going to see me smile today.
Go in this one, take the points, move on.
She's not going to see me smile today. I know, huh? Yeah, huh? Let's do what? What you trying to tell me?
This fielded a few yards in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's wrong? Felt like an example of the defense just saying, okay,
almost done.
We've had enough. We've gotten mashed all night long. About time we got a good play in.
They almost finished beating them.
To the offensive side. They've got to be really upset that they allowed a play like that to happen. They were pitching such a great game. They want to keep it going.
He's going to walk one deep left side here. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position. Couldn't hold on 3rd down. So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He completes it to Bryant. A good pickup there at 22.
That was a terrific catch. I mean, to go up there and get it one-handed like that, But I almost want to go into that riff about back in my day, the gloves weren't quite like this.
When did gloves really become prevalent, just in general?
I think in the 80s. I think as we started to move through the 80s, especially as we got towards the latter part of that. But a lot of those were really like baseball batting gloves to begin with not much of a tacky area on the glove. In fact, there was none. I actually remember in cold weather games wearing the old scuba gloves, which you'd wear in the diving, but they would split too easily in the course of the game. Then the glove manufacturers got smart and started adding to it, and here we are today.
That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, plenty of credit has to go to the guy carrying the ball. He broke the tackle and gained the yardage, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the defender's bad. They're not going to make 100% of the tackles all the time. Even the best in the game will miss one occasionally. The key is not to let it snowball and miss tackle after tackle. On that play, credit to the offense, but that doesn't make the defense bad.
You can sit down.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And a cut to the right and some open field here. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Like 6, 20, 6, 25. Yeah, you said keep that like 6:30. I'm gonna wait till you wake up.
Here's
I mean, he work overnight, so
they'll boot this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
1 receiver left, 2 to the right. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And got his man complete. A big play that time for Cleveland. 63 yards.
You like that?
Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. On play action, they'll throw. And he is
right there.
into the end zone. Touchdown.
Gotta break bread with the ace hands.
Their big tight end with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. And this is back to a 5-point game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Like mixed milk.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
What you can get like that?
The decision to come out is going to
get them the small
5
things
yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here though. So
I see. All right, I see what you're saying.
But it's okay.
But you know all that rice gonna go to the bottom.
Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher.
Like, you see like a picture over there?
Something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone. One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it. An in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
He'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And now out come the Steelers. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big-time jaunt. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
I was about to say he's sucking that one. He ain't playing.
Offense needs 11. Have to think pass here on third down.
Good team. We just need everybody.
They're going to look to throw.
Block.
And Bryant's got it over the middle. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And that pickup of a first down,
unstoppable,
that's going to leave a mark because
so
they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover.
You got to spin in.
Otherwise, this one will probably get away from it.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And this situation with the lead, fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
That's tough, though. That's too tough. I'm cutting up back in. Y'all gonna play us like that? We getting buckets, and y'all gonna play on us like that.
They'll look to throw here. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. So here we go, a third down after the 2nd down pass completion. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic.
This
guy's running every route well in the
his spin ridiculous. I was wondering why that spin was good.
Really
so
honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
The other one must have got tired. That was good because his spin ain't that good.
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. First down and goal to go from the 7. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it 3rd and goal.
I wasn't forcing it. I couldn't force it.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Here's Bell, pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
I got a nasty offensive line, though, dog.
And that one makes this a 19-point game.
They are young, too. I drafted
the
the
Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And now the Browns offense trots back onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right. All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he is out of bounds, getting it across the 30-yard line. So with the yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get? 300, that means it's going to go on a commemorative football to put on your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins. So much confidence flowing through him right now, throwing the football. I think it's permeated itself throughout the entire team. They feel good about what they're doing.
Second down following the incompletion. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to try and go deep again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And the Steelers set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments.
You're still good on the season,
confidence having scored the last time out.
They go play action here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And they just had another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game. And however it turns out, it turns out.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And they're going to speed things up here. And they'll go on the ground. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And now here's a carry heading left. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. And And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. And he'll give it here to his running back. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, this O-line, they've had trouble with a pass rush all game long. This time it cost them 2 points.
I mean, you've got a quarterback back there who's running for his life, and he's had no time to throw the football. They've sacked him time and again, and this time they do it in the end zone.
You said it, partner. No time, none whatsoever. The Steelers' offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They have the big cushion. Here in the final stages of this one, I don't know if there's any better feeling than being up big on the road.
There really can't be, because for a team to go on the road and win in the NFL, that's huge to begin with. But just think about all the preparation that went into it. When they first started talking about this,
Martavis Bryant, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Martavis Bryant with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now the Browns coming out on the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
See how they handle the waning moments of this one.
What are you doing? Why are you dropping back?
Looking to throw. Backing up. He's going to let it fly.
Got him, Sean did.
And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. The former Clemson Tiger, Sharon Peake, was the target. And it's 3rd and short.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Should have never been out of position.
Let's see if they can convert here on 3rd and 3. They'll set up a throw. Oh, he got position on him.
They didn't even let me jump to slide the ball
through the air on a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. They come up in an offset eye. They'll set up to throw. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, to say that this has not been his game is probably a big understatement. I mean, he is all over the place. Mechanics are off, not accurate, except if you're playing on defense, because they picked off a good number of passes.
Yeah, all the INTs, but they're throwing it off his back foot. Pressure coming, just chucking it downfield. He can't do that right now.
No, you can't do that at all. And I think one of the hardest things for a guy having a day like this one is to find a way to just kind of get out of it, kind of get yourself back to neutral. Because what you try and do is make even more spectacular plays to make up for it, and it usually leads to more bad ones.
Come on. Get back.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
And
Got your hands.
They're still throwing to the very end.
Okay.
But now this game is over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball, and things are working and clicking.
Season. Like we play by seasons. It's my first game this season.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Steelers, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Oakland Raiders. Meanwhile, for the Browns, it's just their second loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they'll have a chance of redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams.
He eating the body, like he just sitting there.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gardner. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Cleveland.
I know, I thought, here you go. You ate already? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. You want me to finish feeding the running project?
Hello, my name is Kamal. I am from the clouds. I'm a human now, but I used to be your raindrop. Word up.